Hello guys and girls and welcome back to a new video today. This is me, Alex, going to be talking about my questions, what I've been given by people from Facebook and Instagram. So I'm going to start off with my first question from my phone. So my first question is from Cameron O'Brien, who's a really good friend of mine, who's a Plymouth fan. He's saying, well, where do you hope to see Tranmere finish next season in League Two? So, where would I like to see Tranmere finish in League Two? Obviously, win the league, but you've got to be realistic. Personally, I can see us just mid-table, top half maybe. And my next question is of Cameron. Who do I prefer more, Plymouth or Exeter? I know you're going to hate me if I say Exeter, which I'm not going to say Exeter because I think Plymouth are a better club, a better run club as well as that. So yeah, I'm going to say Plymouth are the better team, and yes, I think they are better in my opinion. So going on to the next question from. So my next question is from Shay Purdy, who is a Lincoln fan, also a good friend of mine, which we play tournaments and that and stuff. Obviously, I'm not the best at FIFA, but yeah. So he's saying, how long do you think Lincoln will be in League One, and when will they win the championship? My honest opinion is I think you need to buy a lot better players. Um, then we just got to see how it goes from there. Buy some better players, and obviously, I think you'll be fine. But obviously, I'd probably give it about 4 or 5 seasons, maybe. Yeah. So that was his question. So 4 and 5 years. Right. So next up is Alice. Alice is asking me, what made me support Tranmere? What made me support Tranmere was my uncle and my two cousins, Jaden and Aaron. They both said to me, "Would you like to come to a Tranmere game? Just see how it is." And I went. I was happy. I really enjoyed it. I think it was when Tranmere Rovers beat Grimsby Town 4-0 in the Colin Cup, and it was a really good day. Obviously, I met the likes of John Olchenberg and Paul McLaren. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I think Ian Thomas Moore scored a hat trick that day. I'm not too sure, but yeah, um, 4-0 Tranmere. So that's thank you for the question. And another question from Alice was what was my first away game for Tranmere Rovers? My first away game was I think it was Aston Villa away in the Carling Cup. I think we got beat 3-0, but it was a really amazing day. Obviously, going to a Premier League ground, Aston Villa, amazing stadium. I really enjoyed it, yeah. So, thank you for the question, Alice. Thank you. So, my next question is. So, my next one is from David, who is a Tranmere fan. I think he's a wrestling fan as well as that. What players will be with Tranmere next season? Well, that's a difficult question because I'm not too sure who's going to stay and who's going to go. Obviously, we know a few people have gone, the likes of James Vaughan, Kane Wilson, and Alex Woodyard. Personally, I'd love to see the likes of Ollie Banks stay, Liam Rydell, Ollie Banks, Manny Montfay, and obviously Mark Ellis, maybe Peter Clark staying, hopefully. Yeah, so a few of them I'd love to see stay at Tranmere Rovers. So I've got another question saying, what made me support Tranmere? What made me support Tranmere is my uncle took me to my first game for Tranmere Rovers, and I really enjoyed it, liked it, and I just got the feeling I really want to be a Tranmere fan, and I just really enjoy it. And my other question from Philip is saying, who is my favourite Tranmere player? So I'm going to have to say Ollie Banks, because I just think he's a really great player, scores screamers, and he's really friendly with the fans. He's really nice, he's really cool, and yeah, Ollie Banks, I just think he's an amazing player for us. Hopefully he signs another contract with Tranmere Rovers. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So yes, thank you, Philip, and I've got a picture of Ollie Banks. So we got another question from David. David is saying, will Tranmere win League 2? Well, I really hope we do. I really hope we do. But like I said at the start, I'd love to see us win the league, but I can't see it happening, because I think we need to buy players, get rid of players. We need to get. I honestly think we need to buy players from the likes of League One and the Championship and the Premier League. Don't go for players who are like in the National League, because we want to go further. We want to go reach the top, but that's the only way we can do it, I think. So thank you, Dave, for that. For the next question, so I've been given another question from Alice saying, best players of the season for Premier League, Championship, League One. So I'm going to be I don't know. Oh, and League Two. So I'm going to be saying for Premier League has to be Van Dijk. I think he's been outstanding for Liverpool. Unfortunately, I didn't really want to say it because I'm not a Liverpool fan. For the Championship, I'd say for Brentford, I'd say Berahima. His quality, he's fast. He scores goals, and I wouldn't mind the signing like that. Obviously at Old Trafford, which I think would be insane quality and really great talent for the team. So yes, for my League One, I'd have to say Matt Godden, because Matt Godden for Coventry City, obviously getting them promoted to the Championship, obviously scoring a hat trick against Tranmere, and obviously scoring. I think he scored 2 hat tricks in 1 week. Obviously, I think he scored a hat trick against Wycombe away, and obviously scoring a hat trick at Tranmere. Unfortunately, at Tranmere though. But yeah, I think he's a great player, and obviously he's going to be a top goal scorer in the next coming years, guaranteed. And my League 2 one is obviously Cam Vlogs will like this. Antonio Sarcevic. I think he's a quality player. Obviously, he used to play for the likes of Chester, Fleetwood, and I think he's a great player. Obviously, he's been linked with Salford. So will he go to Salford? Maybe. Yeah. So thank you for them questions, Alice. And yeah. So for my next one is. So my next question off Alan is another question of him. So I've got favourite all-time player at Tranmere Rovers, and that has to be only one man. Ian Thomas. Ian Goodison. Ian Goodison. What a rock at the back he was for Tranmere in the last few seasons. He was amazing. Obviously, he was a bit like Steve McNulty. Steve McNulty was good, but Ian Goodison gets it for me. So yes, I've got a picture of Ian Goodison right now. So going on to my next one. So next one is off Lewis. Is it Louis or Lewis? Sorry if I've got it wrong, but yeah. how do I feel that Tranmere got relegated? Well, I could do another video with this about why I think it was stupid of us getting relegated. Obviously, we're in the relegation zone for a reason, because we obviously haven't been the best. But I really obviously feel for Tranmere Rovers fans. Obviously, getting relegated by PPG, which I thought was a real good, massive shame. Massive shame. And I just think it was heartbreaking. But I think we can come back from this and obviously go up in the next 2 to 3 seasons, maybe next season. But yeah, we just got to see how it happens. But I'm really gutted about us going down, because I was actually meant to be going to the likes of the 2 games was, I think it was against Rochdale and Wimbledon, which was good about them because I've never been to them grounds. So yeah. I think there's like 2 questions left, maybe 1, I'm not too sure. So next question is, so my last 2 questions are from Cody and Morgan. So Cody is saying, who's going to win the championship? Well, obviously, I'm thinking who's going to win the championship is Leeds United. I think they're still top of the league from what I know. But yeah, I think Leeds would be really good if they come up, obviously, the rivalry with Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, all them. It would be amazing to see Leeds come back up to the Premier League. But yeah, we'll just have to find out and wait and see. Obviously, West Brom are possibly coming up as well as Leeds. So yeah, we'll have to find out in the next few weeks. So my last question of the day. My last question is off Morgan Gray. My favourite Man United moment. Well, obviously I used to go to United games when I was younger. Obviously when I was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Obviously it used to be season ticket holder. But obviously I can't go anymore because obviously it's expensive. Obviously for obvious reasons it's like 800 quid, 900 quid now, which I think is a rip-off. But yeah, my favourite moment from Manchester United has to be when I went to the Champions League final in 2008 in Russia. Seeing John Terry miss a penalty was amazing, because I don't like John Terry. But winning the penalty shootout in Russia was spectacular, and it will always be in my heart seeing that match. All English final in Russia. I don't think that will ever happen again, but if it does, it'd be special if you go. But if you obviously watch it at home, it'll be still special. So yes, so I think that's it.